From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Penn State student meteorologist Patrick Delarosa with your Thursday afternoon forecast. Taking a live look at Beaver Stadium, we noticed that we have generally cloudy conditions across the area. Your current temperature for State College is 55 degrees with a dew point of 43 degrees, with a visibility of 10 miles and winds coming from the south-southwest at 3 miles per hour. Your weather headlines are that it's going to be seasonable today, and then we're going to have a wet homecoming weekend. After that, temperatures are going to drop below average. Current conditions over the State College area are generally in the mid-50s and generally slightly warmer conditions across the southern regions. Taking a wider look at the Pennsylvania area, we have generally warmer conditions again across the southern portions of the state, as well as the northwestern portions of the state. It's a little bit cooler, generally in the middle part of the state. Taking a current look at the radar, we notice that there isn't a whole lot going on across the Pennsylvania area. We notice that there is a little bit of cloud cover across the western regions of the state, as well as a very small chance of showers across the northwestern portions of the state as well. Taking a wider look across the United States, we notice that there is a coastal low off the southeast coast, and then there is also a storm system across the Midwest that is producing rain, as well as some high elevation snow in the Rockies of Colorado and Wyoming. Your future weather shows that we're not going to have a lot going on today, but it's generally going to remain cloudy and temperatures remaining in the 50s, maybe low 60s. Then overnight, we notice that it's going to be generally clearer than earlier today, with conditions very calm and temperatures getting down into the upper 30s and lower 40s across the State College area. And then for Friday, we noticed that it's going to be much clearer than today, with temperatures in the mid-60s. And then overnight, Friday into Saturday, we noticed that it's going to be a little bit cloudier, with conditions in the mid-40s and generally clear conditions in the southeast portions of the state, and generally cloudy conditions in the northwestern portions of the state as this storm system starts to move its way into the region. Your future weather for Saturday shows that we have the storm system brewing off in the area at 4:30 p.m. We noticed that it's going to be generally rainy for the game, and then it's still going to be the same way as we get into the overnight period. When the game is over, it's still going to be pretty rainy out there. So bring your umbrellas or jackets. And then for Sunday, it's still going to be a little bit rainy, but the storm system is trying to pull off the East Coast now, so it's going to be a little bit clearer for Sunday. And then for Monday, it's going to be generally not so rainy, maybe some high clouds and a chance for a shower, but it's probably going to be much better than the weekend. And then overnight, Monday, it's going to be generally the same type of thing as well. So your future rainfall shows that right before the game, we can expect some precipitation amounting to about ½ an inch in State College. So like I said, try to wear your jackets and ponchos to protect yourself from the rain for the game. And then after the game, we noticed that State College might receive another ½ an inch of rain or so. So it's going to be pretty damp for the game. And then when all is said and done, I think we're going to experience generally 1.5 inches of rain across the State College area, and then a little bit higher amounts, closer to 2 inches in Harrisburg in the capital region as well. Today it's going to be a high of 61 degrees with mostly cloudy conditions and a westerly wind at 5 miles per hour. For tonight, we're experiencing decreasing clouds with a low of 43 degrees and calm winds. For tomorrow, expect mainly sunny conditions with a high of 61 degrees and a northwest wind of 2 to 6 miles per hour. For your football forecast, it's going to be generally rainy. For kickoff, it's going to be 49 degrees and generally damp and wet. And then after the fourth quarter, it's going to be generally rainy still with a temperature of 48 degrees against UMass. For your 7-day forecast, we noticed that it's going to be generally cloudy with maybe a few breaks of sun in between. For Thursday, today we have a high of 61 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. For tomorrow, we have mainly sunny conditions with a high of 62 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. And for Saturday, it's going to be a washout weekend with a high of only 50 degrees and then with a low of 46 degrees, pretty below average. And then Sunday, we're going to have more rain, but generally less rain than Saturday with a high of 55 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. And then on Monday, rainy remnants from that storm system with a high of 53 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. And then for Tuesday, it'll still be gloomy with a high of 51 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. And then by Wednesday, the rain starts to clear out with generally partly cloudy, mostly cloudy conditions with a high of 56 degrees. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm Patrick De La Rosa. I hope you all have an amazing Thursday.